good morning, fellas. Sun's coming up over there. Skirt. Going to get me a couple bikes. KTM, I think a 250SX, a YZ250, and a Yamaha Tri-Z in very good shape. So let's go get these picked up, see what we end up with. Come home and get up in there. Dallas smells like straight doo-doo mints, y'all, for real. As soon as you get here, straight doo-doo all in your damn face smell. Ooh, a KTM 300? Sticky grips. Heck yeah. And then it's behind it. Pretty much all original looking Tri-Z to the pipe. And YZ250. Almost to Dallas, guys. Coming through Rockwall. It's Dallas way over there. Can't quite smell the doo-doo yet. Can't quite smell that septic yet, thank goodness. Tri-Z, and some, Parker spilled some gas on him. Some KTM 3 hundos. Time to do the top end, I guess. The parts should be here today, so we're gonna tear it down. Hopefully make, I've never had a Tri-Z one-day project. We're gonna try and treat this like a blaster. Slap it up in a day, get it ripping, and then ride it and be mean to it. So that's what, hopefully that's what we get to do. Unfortunately, these right here, that's a little much. Hopefully this got a big bore. They got the big bore tires on it, but not the big bore top end. Oh, we are big boring it, dude. Oh, hell yeah. 70 mil. There's 250R we're working on. When we got this one done, the cylinders, I got 3 of them done instead of 1. So look at, booyah, booyah. 270 millimeter cylinders right there, good to go. They a little funky, we'll clean them up, but damn, the only problem is I didn't paint it. I planned on painting that cylinder black over the weekend. Went ahead and moved that 400 out of our way. Make this a little bit easier, hopefully. All right, that's almost a perfect fit for a 3-wheeler. Because them beefy back tires. This thing ain't all original, guys, but it kind of looks like it. I mean, it's close. She definitely can use a wash before we put the plastics and airbox back on, but it's got a bunch of muck on it. Just dust.
Yeah. That's pretty neat, though.
Yeah, it's just nice. That part right there is key. Not all indented, rusted. Heck yeah, so to pull it off, he was already up in here, guys, but we're gonna pull all this off just to give us more room to work. I think he just pulled the pipe and the cylinder real quick.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to clean the carburetor too. So if you want to start with the plastics first, that way you don't have to get grease from the engine up there. I think you can leave this back one this time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, just getting these fenders and stuff off so we can get in there. Gonna pull the radiators, the carb, and this intake boot. And that should get, and then the pipe, and we should be in business, right? Yeah, he had the thermostat out too, huh?
Yeah.
Not a bad looking trike use, guys. A lot nicer than that one. Dang. Rocks on over. Just let me just start hammering it.
Yeah.
Dude, where's your real sledge, man? This little.
Thing's puss.
Dude, is this yours?
That was in your box.
Oh, that was in the box. Nice. Hell yeah. I want one of the ones with the metal ping on the end of it. We getting up in there. So all these are Lewis. Hopefully when we get in here, that's what he said it was. I think we'll have to take. No way, dog. Does this motor have to come out?
What, do you think?
No, it only has to come up an inch.
Yeah.
And we can put the piston at the bottom. I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
So he was already in here. Ripped his head off and see what he really saw. It does kick over, but hoping the crank's good. That's the main hope here. I do have some crank bearings for it. Because all those kits, the rebuild kits come with bearings, but then the seal kits come with bearings.
Oh, yeah.
So I got like extra crank bearings for this.
We have too many bearings.
It doesn't look like you had the motor out. I mean, we could wash it right now, but we already got it on the table and shit.
Yeah.
We'll wash it back there.
It's a little too late.
Too late for that. Oh, that front one's tight. He torqued it all the way. Just cross-threaded it back on. Here you go, boys. You're welcome. Almost there. You got the carb just slid out of the way. Once we get the cylinder off, it'll be easy to get that carb out of there. Just assuming everything else is good. Here's the real piston just comes with it. Oh, hold on one second, though. You got some pliers, some needle noses. We got a little vent over here. Just doing an oil change on it. Get this oil out of the bottom end, clean her out a little bit. Little oil change.
That's how you do oil change on a 2-stroke.
Yeah, you just. A lot of you guys have never had a 2-stroke, but this is how my BMX bike when I was a kid was a 2-stroke. Actually, I used to go like, bop bop bop, ring ding 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 bop. So this is just how you do it. It's a BMX Tri-Z. We're gonna adjust the chain too while we're at it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe put a card in the spokes.
Yeah.
It looks like a little piece of piston skirt definitely came off of here. So we're just making sure we get it out. This little piece over here, she went this way. So naturally, you got to turn it on its, you guys, some of you guys don't know how to deal. I know this is going to make a lot of people puke, but don't worry, we're about to make it better. Or worse.
You can try and make it better.
We got this bad mamma jamma. Probably still loaded half with my power washer stuff from yesterday. All right, so we got this bad boy. Well, you turned it down to 50?
Yeah, 60.
60. We got the air compressor. We got some 2-stroke gas. Dude, this would also be like fuel injection on a bike.
Yeah.
We could just fuel inject it. All right, some 2-stroke gas and Earl. My name is Earl. Pour it in there. That's probably enough. All right, dog. Show them how to rebuild a bottom end.
Yeah.
So this is Orion's engine cleaning service, and he's mobile with this.
Yeah.
He's got a little pancake compressor in the truck. He can hop out, do this on the side of the highway if you need to.
Yeah, show up at the track.
Yeah. Dude, I wonder how many, nice. There ain't much in there, Doug. That's gasoline. Just got to make sure it works.
Yeah.
I'll crank it a little. All right. I'm trying to just get anything to rinse. Are you able to get down up in there between the crank? Yeah. Look where it goes. There you go. That's where the little metal's going to be. All right, I'll pump it. Oh, quaff. We should just put a magnetic bowl right there and catch all the metal that falls out of it.
Piston's not magnetic.
So no, I've never done this before, but you know what? Seems to be working pretty good, right?
It's always good to try new things.
Yeah, trust me, this shit's gonna work. I don't have to have done it before to know the idea is gonna work. Nobody would ever know. How would anybody know? It's not like I'm gonna post this video. No one will know. How could they know? All right, so I feel like
Brand new, now we can send it.
I feel like I need to nosedive it a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna lift this up a little. About to do this top end. This one's almost done. Need a chain on it. Side fenders, bada bing. Whew. About to get her together. Press 4, 70 mil. Finally, they showed up. So this is the FedEx. That's a special delivery. It took so damn long. Cylinders going on. I don't know, we might be able to start it tonight, but I don't know. Either way, we'll get the motor back together. I think I got everything else. Carbs cleaned. Got the gaskets to go. I think we could probably, if we don't run out of time, fire this one up today. There you go. All right. New boy skill piston. About to throw the head on. I think it's got compression, dudes. Yeah, I think we need to clock it forward a little. Even giving this thing a wash because the Polaris got it so dirty. And we're gonna totally wash this one and this one. So she fired up and revved through the moon. We got a couple issues. The boost bottle's leaking right there a little bit. The top of the carburetor's leaking right there where they put a janky twist throttle on this thing. And the idle screw may be leaking a little bit. So we're gonna seal all of it. We're just gonna use a bunch of Teflon's tape. Been sitting there for 5, almost 10 minutes running. Not a drop under it. Was the exhaust ported too, or just those 2 intake ports cut out? On the inside, on the intake side. God. Gentle break in on her, but we're gonna get that piston good and hot first. We're going no grips. We want it. You gotta want it sometimes. I got some foot pegs I gotta get powder coated for it. Hey, you wanna ride it over there gently and tighten that real quick? Just leave it running the whole time. Missing a couple lug nuts, boys. $250s are for, I don't even know what kind of, little kids and stuff. Back in the, admit it, when y'all was younger, yeah, when you was kids maybe. Try these for a dude on probation, a straight adult. Nothing says I got a probie officer like a Tri-Z. Put the baby tires on it off the other Tri-Z. Try that out. Sounds like it's fat. Might have to jet her down a little, but I think it'll be good to break in the motor first. Work. Nice. Is that the muffler rattling around or the packing in the muffler? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Mystery solved. Yeah. Sounded like raggedy.
It's a power band, it fucking takes off.
Yeah. It sounds a little fat because it's like flattening out on the top.
It was. So at first I was only giving it like a quarter throttle.
What do you think, dude?
Hey, it's fun.
A little funner compared to that 250R, right?
Oh, yeah.
I bet you that would be funner to ride with them tires.
Hell yeah. On that one.
On this one, yeah, I know. We're still doing some kinks on this guy. Yeah, it looks good too. It runs really good.
Yeah,
it's a little fat at the, because I heard you flatten out. Yeah. May clean. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think it might be jetting, but I never do lean them out until like way after they're broken.
Yeah.
So I'd have to ride it like that for 3 or 4 more times, then look at the plug, and if it looks like it's way too fat, but I wouldn't want to step down the main jet when I'm breaking anything. I don't care how fat it is, damn near.
Yeah.
If it'll idle, then it ain't too fat to break it in.
Yeah. Keep running cool.
Yeah. Damn, dude, that thing rips.
Yeah, dude. Didn't even give it half throttle.
It's kind of hard to hold on to a little bit.
Yeah.
The seat's a little slippery.
Hey, once you get going, man, you can't turn. It just wants to go straight.
Yeah, not with those tires, bro. If it had those ones, you could kind of hip check it and go any direction you want. But with these, yeah. Yeah, these are shoveling, and they're put on the right way. Guys, if you ever get a set of these tires, they don't go the other way. Don't let some Honda 3-wheeler guy, don't let some guy that's on a Honda, 125, don't let him tell you that the tires are pointed the other way. Come on. That goes like that. Hell yeah, man. That thing rips. And we got this done today, and that Tri-Z done. It's got some carb tuning. Needs to be done. I think that's why that one's so fat and like barely wants to idle.
Oh, yeah.
Dudes, we got this little Polaris done too. What do you know? Just in time for holidays. See how nice I am? I will PC that up. I'll say holidays instead of Christmas to some people, even though I celebrate Christmas, just because I want to include them. But all you other fakers out there, fakers want me to do whatever to forget that. I have some new bars for this thing. These are a little wonky. They're a little wonky, a little droopy. I got a master cylinder for it, some new grips, a couple other little things we'll get into on it. And then I got some other pegs in the other shop because these ones are droopy. I mean, same thing. Pretty much on both sides. So those need to be replaced. And I have some with all those parts I got with that other Tri-Z. So I'm gonna get up in there, swap these bars real quick, get this thing looking a little better, and I'll be right back. Fix that peg, dude. It's not drooping anymore. Look at that. Not bad, guys. Oh, guys, I appreciate you watching this Tri-Z video. Lots more coming. We just rebuilt the top end on it, bars, grips, cleaned it up a little bit. I want to say that's about it, guys. I got another Tri-Z video over there coming up here pretty soon. Be sure and get up in there. Videos every Tuesday and Thursday, all of December. I'm jumping back to this 88 TRX now.